Hey, you just Rex and Tom.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is
86, episode 13. Yes, so last time we left off, we are in safety?
Perhaps? Question mark?
Perhaps.
I sure hope so. I have a lot of hopes on this Preston.
In a place full of ideals.
And we met an Empress.
Yes.
Who perhaps is the princess that the shepherd was talking about just before
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Shin almost gets captured.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah. And we also see right at the end there, Shin has Ray's old Juggernaut tag, whatever, and he's looking kind of whoa.
Yeah. Looks grief
He's shaken by it. Yeah.
Got a lot of really good comments last episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. As I was saying, the author themselves said that this world is not our world, but she uses references from our world to ground their world.
Okay.
So you'll notice that there's some books written in English in the Republic and some books written in Japanese in other countries. So that's why they couldn't read them when they're at school.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And another thing is, like, for instance, the cat that they call Tippy is short for Thermopylae.
What am I to do with this information?
Well, the real world, big battle 300 Spartans, Thermopylae.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Just
no,
say
I
Spartans.
never would have.
Just say Spartans.
That's so uncouth. But, all right, yeah.
Yeah. But I can't wait to see what happens in this episode. So, guys, remember to hit the like button, remember to hit the subscribe button, and also check out the Patreon in the description to see these episodes a whole week early, as well as the uncut version of these episodes, and also check out Promise Neverland on Patreon, which is 2 weeks ahead, and also The Silent Voice is up on Patreon, and that will be a month early for patrons before it's on YouTube. Remember to hit the like button, and we'll see you guys in the discussion. They put scarves on them.
Already a much nicer place. You can tell they don't take themselves that seriously.
Yeah.
Regular TV,
Yeah.
not just propaganda.
Oh, look at Chubbs.
He's sociable, I know he
Yeah. Oh. So who else? Who else? Oh, gonna always try to find a bear.
Modeling.
Cutie pie. Oh, he's arting more.
Oh, he got back another book.
Does he?
Cooking? Who's cooking?
Angie?
Angie.
Future. Library.
Future? What's that? Oh, of course, everyone's in love with him.
You're
They're both
with your
moms.
parent, with your children. It's like, hello.
Nod.
Library Riz.
Library is. Oh my god.
Album?
Yeah.
Looks just like in it.
Oh.
Whoa.
Why was he frowning?
Yeah, it might be his natural state.
He's dead
Yeah.
inside again.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was doing so much better. Say it. Oh.
Oh. Oh no, conversation, my worst nightmare.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Eugene Rents.
No public
Or?
education.
Yeah.
Oh hey.
They're friends. Oh.
Oh, she's who she's calling Shine. Okay.
That's his name.
I forgot. he's just there.
That's
Scowling.
by the child.
Yeah.
The ugliest bear.
Right?
Bruh. Weaponized. It's not working.
He's like having fun now. Yeah.
Snowman.
Is that supposed to be Shin?
It looks exactly like him.
Time.
Oh. More fridges.
Very
Look at how
giant
big
face.
that thing was.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Oh, people know him. Yeah.
Time sale.
Time sale indeed.
Oh.
Alternate reality Christmas.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's like playing the part.
Yeah.
She's in the group chat.
She's not contributing though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Dream.
petal hour petal. What's that? Kirschblut?
Yeah, sounds. It is. Well, good. Pick. Oh. Oh.
Gotta save them.
Oh.
He doesn't have anything anymore.
Dang.
The militaries.
Oh.
Oh, that's gonna get them into the military.
Probably.
Oh. Well, what about your little sister? He's just watching him closely.
Yeah.
Are you a spy?
Right?
Was protected.
This is exactly.
He looks like Ray too now.
This
Think
is
about
gonna
it.
say
Change his hair
Glasses.
color.
want my sister to see the ocean.
Glare.
He's still scowling.
Oh, rested too long.
Oh,
That was
that's
a
what it is.
story. Oh, it's too late.
Just like Freeran.
Apologize. What?
She's got her new outfit. Oh,
totally
same
tricked.
as somebody else. Oh.
Walk past quickly, Karina. Don't let them see. She's like, come on, come in. Come on, come in, come on. Oh, muscle memory.
Oh. Flippy. Don't give it to him.
No.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look at how lost he seemed after everything was accomplished.
He feels helpless now. Oh, bomb that building.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
アンジュはどうなの？
アンジュ。
あの戦場で死ぬはずだったのが、こうやって振り方を考えろとか言われて、どうするかってもう決めてる。
Oh,
I was thinking the same
it
thing.
looked like him in the back. Looked like Daya.
Yeah.
やっぱり私なの。するべきだと思うことも。そんなことだよね。それはともかくよ。ああ、そうか。
Yeah.
死んでてよ。
I feel uneasy about them. Just a parade.
The parade, yeah. Oh, that's theirs. Oh boy.
Did
Aww.
they take the legs design from the other ones they
Oh,
had.
he's like itching to like control one.
来週まで待ってくれたらこれ2割引きになるよ。来週？
In the future?
ちょっとわからない。バイデン、お帰りなのじゃ。
誰もいないのか。じゃあ、
私、
Oh.
お腹
Oh, she's not
Trying it again.
待ってろ。
They don't realize they're just trying to stop herself from embarrassing herself.
はい。
仲間と飲みに行くはずだろ。
ああ。やめといた。自身に頼んでたら絶対に行こう。
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
they
she
can't
can't cook.
なんじゃ、新栄は料理が苦手か。
苦手ってわけじゃねえ。
He doesn't.
It shows.
どうでもいいから雑なんだよ。ただ、
君を打つをすべてとしてしまったあのものらしいの。
お前なんで知ってるんだ。真の兄貴のこ
She's not supposed to know?
Did he not?
と。人参も残す
What the heck?
もう
そなた、なんで足音も立てんのじゃ。
癖だ。
habit.
大荷物だな。
あの人別にお父さんとかじゃないし。
お帰りなさいませ、クレナ様。
They're all on the brink, dude.
どうしたの？
She's gonna be the one to say it, maybe?
私、見なきゃいけないものは全部見たと思う。
She's like, I'm done now. I'm good.
帰ろう。
Oh.
私たちのいるべきところに。
Oh, snowman time is over.
どうしてさ。
どうしてって。
Oh, on unholy birthday!
ここはいいとこだ。だから長い
It's like breaking up on
も
Valentine's
う
Day.
十分休ませてもらったから。
なんでまた戦場になんて。
っていうか、最初から従軍したいって言ってたじゃん。
俺たちはただ運が良かっただけです。それをいいことにこのまま足を止めていたら戦い抜いて死んだあいつらに顔向けができない。いずれ死ぬならその最後まで戦い抜くのが俺たちの選んだ生き方です。それを奪わないでもらえませんか。ついたのであって、だからその結果を享受していいんだ。死んだ君たちの仲間だってそれを望むはずだよ。負い目
Probably.
に感じるようなことじゃないんだ。
やめよ、エルンスト。ようやく迫害の檻を逃れたそのものらを。
she why
今
she's
度は哀れみの檻で閉じ込めるつもりか。と結局は同じと、まさかわからぬのか。行きたいとこ
I think she was body transferred or something.
Right?
それに追いつかれたりしたらかっこ悪いよな。
He was like he was gonna go anyway, wasn't he?
分かった。ただし一つだけ条件がある。特別士官学校を経由して士官として入隊すること。将来の選択肢の幅が違う。
Still looking out for
この
them.
戦争が終わった時の道はなるべく多い方がいい。
戦争が終わった時。
考えたこともなかったわね。
戦い抜くというならそうなった時にどうするかも考えないといけないよ。
そ
Alright.
なたらもそれくらい受け入れよ。手の形を保つに誇り以外ないのがようわかる。それは人としては欠落した生き方じゃ。人は遅延と血縁によってかたどられるもの。いずれも持たず、ただ己のみが己を規定する魂は己を失えばたやすく崩れる。止めてお
No, seriously, this was a person who got
ことを言っているんだ。
transferred into a small person.
He knew she was a princess?
姫ではない。アウグスタ・フレデリカ・アデル・アドラー。
Adler.
4年前、レギオンどもに号令し、
Empress.
大陸全土に侵略を
Ooh.
Oh.
She ordered them? Oh no, just the country ordered them. Okay.
そなたらの親兄弟、故郷を奪った
I wouldn't say that.
最後の女帝だかなんだか知らねえが、俺たちから何もかも奪っていきやがった
Yeah.
のは
They're always gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
それを今更見誤るような真似するかよ。見くびんな。そもそも10年前ってお前いくつだよ。
Aww.
そなたら86に頼みがある。戦場に戻るなら、わらわ
Oh,
Oh, okay.
hell no.
Hello?
そして我が基地の亡霊
Oh, it
Oh,
is
it's
her
her nice
night.
ghost.
I already did it.
レギオンに取り込まれたのか。
そなたを襲ったレギオンじゃ。
Hmm.
どうしてあれだと。
見知った者の現在、
Oh, she can hear him too.
わらわが受け継いだ血の
Oh,
力だから
present and past. Of those she's
That's
met.
how she knows.
Oh.
兄君のつけた傷痛かったであろう。しかしわらわには見ることしかできぬ。わらわ一人ではキリアを救ってやれぬ。
Kiria.
そなたを救った姉君のようにわらわの傷を救ってほしい。
Still don't bring her.
Aw. Yeah.
Bring her.
Like, what the hell, man?
Discussion. All right, so we start off with everybody's got jobs and clothes, and I forgot something else I wrote there.
Living, cooking,
Yes.
drawing,
Hobbies and stuff
at
like
the library.
they're doing what they would have done had they not like if they had like normal mentalities to be able to go back to a normal life. This is what they're trying to do what they would do,
Yeah.
and they're like, okay, we tried it.
Yeah.
Battlefield is for us.
Yeah, the thing is, they're still traumatized,
Yeah.
and they have a lot of survivor's guilt.
Yeah.
Yes, and also they literally the battlefield's all they knew.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be hard for them to just forget about it, especially because the war's not over. Their friends are still like stuck in shepherds and
Yeah.
stuff. So it's like their job, according to what they deemed their job, is not done.
I feel like there's got to be some kind of different middle ground where maybe you put them through officer school and have them train recruits, have them work on mechanical stuff or tactics or whatever, just anything other than actually send them back.
Back to the
Because
field.
at the end of the day, this other country understands that these are child soldiers. You wouldn't take a child soldier out of a war and feel like, I know you feel like you should be back there with your boys, but we can't put you back there. I mean, you wouldn't just put them back, is what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
I just...
You have to understand that it's trauma why they want this.
Yeah, and I
It's not-
understand for the sake of the show and the sake of the themes and the sake of anime, they have to go back.
Yeah.
But I just don't like the arguments that they made for
Yeah.
going back because it's just like,
makes
no,
no sense.
I wouldn't send you back there.
It's not happening. Yeah. Yeah.
But, yeah.
I think the one good reason, and we're kind of jumping to the end of the episode now, the one good reason to go back is the knight, her knight, that is the shepherd, that is kind of wreaking havoc. To save him, like just like he saved his brother, to save the knight for her. Like that's a, justifiable reason to try, because they're probably the strongest. If their people can't take down the shepherd, like these guys are really good, right? So I understand if they'd want to do that, but like, I don't know.
You see, that's a good point because I wasn't considering, I guess I just completely forgot the fact that they're just, the best on probably the planet right now
Yeah.
into combat. Because if you sent out this Republic's army, they'd probably get slaughtered. So I guess you could argue this is an apocalyptic scenario. We need them.
Yeah.
But the arguments that they were making were our comrades went out there, died fighting to the very end. We can't just sit back here because of that. And
Yeah, I
that was an
agree with
acceptable
that.
argument.
No, it really wasn't.
The president was right. It's like, your comrades would be glad that you made it to the end.
Yeah.
That you got out.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be like, oh man, I can't believe you left us. Like Shin's nightmares.
That's what I was gonna say. As Shin's dream/nightmare.
But I mean, maybe roll it back.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we start in the beginning. Shin we bump into in the library.
Yes.
Where he's always going. With he acquired a stalker
Yes, Eugene.
who has a sister.
Yes.
Just is basically like a mirror image of him and his brother.
They all kept seeing pretty much mirror images of what their life could have been.
Yeah.
An interesting thing that they kind of dropped there, and we don't really get any hint of it anywhere else, is he's too poor to go to school. And
Yeah.
one year is like, there's no public school. So, I mean, does his little sister go to school? Maybe. Maybe he's able to send her to school and not himself. And that would make sense. He's not going to spend the money sending himself to school when he could just pay for hers and give her food and, good life.
Yeah. I'm glad that we're all on the page where we're like, they're definitely orphans, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
raising her. Yeah. Yeah. And, so he's just kind of like found a random guy that I guess he's got a spirit kindred with. It's like, I'm going to follow him around.
He's like, you're a big brother. You're a good person.
Or a little brother.
I'm convinced that that's why he likes it, because he's like, because he was giving her a death stare, giving the little kid
girl.
this death
Yeah.
stare. Maybe because I was thinking maybe it's because she's Alba, but he's like, you're a big brother. You get a pass. You're fine.
You mean that's what Shin's saying about the
Yes.
other guy?
Well, they haven't. I guess they haven't like become friends. He's just there. Eugene's just there. He just keeps popping in.
Good old
Like,
Eugene.
Yeah.
So he was also reading the Dullahan book, just getting whatever connection he could to his brother before he decides to go back out there.
Yeah.
But they all kind of came to the same decision around the same time. They're all kind of getting over it.
Yeah, it's just sad. But I mean, the whole mirror thing, where like you had pointed out, Dyra and Andrew, doppelgangers in the background walking by, and stuff like that. I guess it was showing that it could be that the show is saying that their decision isn't necessarily the correct one, but in their current mental state, that's the one that would be correct for them. Like, she can't be that person walking in a distance behind her. That's a different person. Even if that's idealistically what would happen, she can't do that.
Yeah.
And like she said, she feels like it's too late. Like, to become that person anymore, that option is past.
Which is funny. Again, Frieren is lining up with this show for like the third week in a row. That episode of Frieren was dealing with is too late.
Yeah.
They're feeling like they lost out on something and they can't become the thing they wanted to be, but getting on that path is still an option. But in this show, they don't see that option.
No.
Which is kind of how last week as well.
And even when they were talking about going off back to the battlefield, they were just gonna go to the battlefield. Their goal is not to end the war.
No, they just want to be out
end
there.
the war. What are you talking about?
Die
they're just,
at their own discretion.
Yeah,
I guess.
they're just gonna live on the battlefield for the rest of their life.
It is just a trauma thing, like, because I mean, you don't want to be comfortable. You just want to be in danger of your life because that's all you've known. That's all they're comfortable with. That's what that is their comfort.
Yes,
to have their lives in danger at all moments. To be looking over their shoulder constantly.
Andrew was saying in regards to Shin, is Shin got, in a way, security for being forced in this situation because he had a direction to go, he had orders to follow, and because of that, he didn't have time to feel or think about the despair of his situation. And so he accepted that. But now that he's free, like we're seeing in his nightmare, he doesn't have the gun in his hand, which gave him the only agency he's ever had. When he's faced with something terrible, he just
shoots it. Yeah.
And now he doesn't have the gun, and he has to deal with and face his issues, you know? Which, I'm very curious how the show will handle that going forward. If it will, like, in past tense, or rather in hindsight, be like, no, they're still really hurt, and coming to the battlefield wasn't necessarily the correct decision, but it was only one that these characters could make.
Yeah.
Or if it will double down and be like, it was a correct decision.
Yeah.
I'm very curious what it's going to do with that.
Same. We also see the Empress, or Princess, as she was known before to them. She's an interesting character because at one point she's nice to the little girl, the little shy girl who takes to her immediately because she read to her.
Yes.
But she's still like asserting her dominance. Yes. And then she's watching on TV how people, or how the woman was getting her way by just making a cute face, and she uses it on everybody.
Yeah, she's like trying it on everybody. She's
While
just
getting incredibly embarrassed.
This child gives her the thing.
But and then she turns out to be like a fountain of wisdom. Yeah, at the end there, that was so random. Well, I mean, I understand because she's like raised in the court, right? So she obviously has tutors day in and day out, so they're teaching her all the wisdom things, and she's making sure she's proper and knows the right things. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, make sure she knows all the right things to say because she's gonna be in the public eye. She has to be presented, and she knows she has to say the right things. So she's probably like been trained since she was little.
Well, and that would have been like. That would have ended like 3 or 4 years ago, and she's like not maybe like 12.
Yeah. Still, there's some pretty precocious little 10, 11, 12 years.
Speaking of education, the whole public school thing, I wonder if... It looked like to me like Shin got a little bit taller. Maybe it was the angles and they had other kids around, so it looked like he was taller and he wasn't taller. But maybe they're college age and that's the school they were talking about. Because I know like in the US, you have to pay to go to college.
Oh, that makes sense.
So maybe there is like public education for kids.
Yeah.
But they need to pay for their stuff.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But then they stared at his like scuffed up shoes.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even
That
know.
was Eugene's scuffed up shoes.
It was Eugene. Yeah, the brother. Yeah, they're both. Yeah.
Oh, well, I didn't know.
So I don't know. That's what I was wondering if it was. I didn't mention. I was trying to say with that, like, is there some like underlying underbelly of this city where there are people who are discriminated against, like the Alba. Like, even though they're like, oh, we need to be nice, everyone love everybody, there's still people who are kind of like underhandedly not
like shoo
kind of thing. Yeah. Just wondering. That's what I was saying. They didn't really say anything to that end much, but just this guy.
That's possible.
Also, he wants to enlist.
Yes, he is enlisting.
That he's going to die.
And I suppose he's going to enlist just when our guys enlist, which is what our guys... Yeah,
right.
they're like...
Yeah.
He's like, you got to enlist because that's the only way to get good care after the war is over, is if you're enlisted. If you're an officer.
He said he's joining the mechanized infantry, though.
Which is them.
Yeah.
Which is what they would be
Right.
joining, I think.
What do they call it? Vanguards?
Vanguard or whatever. Yes, but now we have another troop member who I'm pretty sure the author might like dangle over the fire a couple of times and be like, oh, there he goes.
He's dead.
I think he might die.
I think he's dead.
And what makes it really sad is it's the same exact thing with... Well, except he's probably not going to become a shepherd to probably prevent that, hopefully. But I mean, that's his brother goes off to war for Shin. His brother goes off to war and dies.
Yeah.
And leaves him alone. He's a kid going through the war. Like, what's going to happen to the little girl? Who's going to take care of her?
The state.
No. But maybe that's what they're going to do. They're going to be, like, Shin is, like, might be projecting his older brother onto Eugene because it's the same situation. And then he ends up saving Eugene and he feels like he saved his brother.
Oh, yes, perhaps.
I can see through some twisted lens. I can get sending them back to the battlefield at the end of the day. I may not like it, but I'll get it, you know?
Yeah.
Don't take the Empress.
I know. Where are you going to put her?
She is 10.
Where are you going to put her?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
This child should not feel obligated from some blood debt to repay the guardian who died defending her. She was, what, 8 when it happened?
Yeah.
6? It was 10 years ago. Something like that.
Gosh, yeah.
I mean, the only way I can feel like this is acceptable is if it is some weird mind transfer thing, where it is someone she was legit the Empress at the time, like a full adult, and they managed to save her and put her in a clone body or something.
Yeah.
If that's the case, still is a child, don't send her, but I can get the argument. But it looks like they're actually taking her.
Yes.
What the hell?
Because she was dressed up at the end.
I don't know if that was a memory or just a flash forward.
It was a flash forward, I'm pretty sure, because we saw the same, because of the color. We also saw the color is the same when Shin was like packing up to go.
Maybe what they'll do is they'll like make a mobile command center, so she's close to the battle, but she's not in the battle. Still, what the hell? But that
Still too close.
could kind of work.
Still too close.
And if that is the case, why can't we do that for the other kids?
I was wondering, like, it would be good if they could figure out, like, with the power raid, figure out how to do that to remote, basically Juggernaut.
Yeah.
So they can pilot from safety,
yeah,
but still be piloting the thing and everything like that.
I think they've mentioned before that they can't do that because of the electric signals with the Legion.
Oh, the jamming?
Yeah, I think they've mentioned something like that. I remember like a comment talking about they have to do this because drones can't work.
Okay.
What are the
But
things?
the power raid doesn't get jammed, though.
Because that's like mystical nonsense.
Mystical magic nonsense.
I was just saying one other thing about the ear parry thing. They insisted on keeping it because obviously they want to like
High tech.
They said it's high tech for like this place that has all these low tech juggernauts, which is just because they gave it to the 86. They don't really want to give them good things, but they are probably experimenting on it to figure it out.
Yeah.
So they're probably gonna see it again.
Yeah, most
Suddenly everyone has it again.
Yeah.
In this new division.
Yeah. Oh, also the power of the princess Empress.
Yes. Wild.
She can see people's futures
Past and present.
Yes.
Past.
Is it people she touched? What did she say? What was
It
the
said
condition?
past and present. I didn't see past and future. Was it future as
Past
well?
and present.
Past and present.
Okay. What was the condition? To touch them? Blood? What?
I don't think she listed a condition, but we did see a flash of someone's finger with blood on it.
Blood, yeah.
What's his name?
Shin.
Cut his finger, and that was when she was saying, it was the power of her blood, she says. So I don't know.
Maybe when he ruffled her hair. Activation.
Maybe, I don't know.
All right. Well, guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you like your time here, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, you can see the next episode a whole week ahead with the Patreon in the description, as well as 2 episodes ahead for stuff like The Promised Neverland. So thank you very much. I'll see you in the city. Goodbye.
Bye! Oh, bye!
Special thanks to our patrons: Stevie Wonders, Yankoi Zaza, Jeremy Wojnarek, Kao Doan, Olians, Jamal Wilson, Matthew Leitzel, Eric Wang, Lizer, Haruto Yuzuki, NC Hawksfan, Edwin, Tyrone, Deli, Amir Ship, Fabian, Psycho 6, Andres Medina, Robert Maloney, Dr. 58, Gary Platt, Richard Rear, Mao, Fischolfan, Michael Wolf, Saturn Sins, KZA and a half.